Hello, YouTube family. It has been quite some time since I've been on, and if you are new to my channel, welcome. But if you're an oldie but goodie, then you know that there's something going on here. Yep. Last time y'all checked, y'all probably know that I cut my sister logs off back at summer of 2019. I cut them off, did a little short pixie cut, relaxed for a few months, and then at the end of November, I cut it all off again, and that was great. But I grew it out from there, had a trim maybe March or April of this year, 2021. And then at the end of May, I got Microlocs installed. So definitely loving them so far. I did go in and braid some of my ends and twist some of my ends because my hair is rude, and if I don't keep an eye on my ends and how loose they are, then they'll be fat on the bottom, and I didn't want that because that's something that happened with my sister locks originally. I did not want that to happen, and so of course when I went back for my first retightening, which was almost 6 weeks ago, my loctician was like, "Oh, see, you're worried. Your ends are condensing really well." And I'm like, "Ah, they had help." And she's like, "But I already been through this, so I already know that dealing with those fat ends, unruly ends that I had to style all the time to make it look good, that's not what I wanted." It was almost, I mean, it was probably at a year and a half before I could kind of let my hair go without being like, I have to style it. So there are a few differences, not much, honestly. I'm going to insert some pictures and you guys can be the judge, but just a little base information. Back when I got my sister locks installed, I had about 3 inches of hair. The process took 42 hours? 42 hours over the course of a few days throughout the week. And cost me $650. Excuse me, $750. And my Microlocs took about 12 hours, between 12 and 13 hours over the course of 2 days, and it cost me $700. Let's see, $700. I had about 6 inches of hair, and I also, there was included a $35 fee for my payment method. But yeah, so far I am really enjoying them. Outside of what I said, me being the way I am, my own personal choice, I went in and closed up those ends some. Some of them I braided, which you can see here, and you can tell, man, look. So from here down is where I braided it. That's long, y'all. That's a lot of hair that would have been fat and loose and just living life on the edge, and I didn't want that. Here's another one. that I braided. And you can tell where I started. That's a lot of hair. For me, that's a lot of hair. Now, granted, when it's, you can tell by this curl at the end, my hair draws up a lot. So when I first got it done, it definitely, I'm sure, you know, if you're not very familiar with my hair, it can be tricky because of how much it draws up. So it looks like it's just a little bit, but then when you stretch it out, it's like 2 inches. So that is why I ended up doing that. Some of them I did not braid. Some of them I simply twisted. And some of them mainly in the back, just a few. I didn't do anything with the ends because I know the texture there is different. I know that hair is a little bit softer and it will curl a little bit. So I wasn't really worried about those condensing and coming together and not looking completely unruly. But a few of them, this one I combined before getting it retightened the last time. It was 2. I made it 1. And over here, this one, that was already 1. So, there's one that I'm thinking I might combine. Whatever, I'll show that to you guys later. But this is what it is looking like. This is what she's doing. But I will insert a picture of what it looked like when I got it installed, and maybe a few other pictures since then. But yeah, so far I am loving it and enjoying it. It's doing just what I needed to do, which is allow me to get up and go and live my life without doing my hair for 3-4 hours. I don't have that kind of time. I don't have that kind of, I don't want to. I do not want to. But of course I want my hair to be healthy. I want it to retain its length. And so that is why I went with this option. And maybe in another video, if you guys are even interested, I'll talk some more about why I chose Microlocs. But yeah, I don't want this video being too long. I don't want to do that to you guys. But I'm going to go ahead, insert those pictures, maybe tell you a little bit about the pictures. But y'all have a blessed day. Remember to keep God first. Put him in your business. Seek him before you do anything, and he will direct your paths. Have a great day. Oh, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Definitely comment, because I want to know what kind of questions you guys have about sister locks, microlocs, my hair, you know, how it's coming, how it's progressing. Whatever comments, drop them down below. I'll be sure to come holler at y'all in the comments.